Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. If this is your first time to the channel, let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. It has been a while since I've uploaded anything, but let it not be said that I was negligent or lazy. I was just a little busy, preoccupied, writing and establishing my new blog site. So go ahead to jaw-success.co.uk and join the blog, leave a comment, say something. All right, so you can see that yes, I've not been posting on this channel, but I've been busy trying to make sure that what I'm teaching you or what I'm talking to you about, I am doing it as well. Now, let me go right into today's nugget. I was doing some gardening earlier on, and while I was there doing the gardening, I noticed that there were worms in the soil, there were some little insects in the soil, and I said to myself, why is it that these creatures are there in the soil? And as I thought about it, something came to mind, and it is simply this: do not allow your bad habits to prevail over you. Now, the success of your life is going to be dependent upon how you handle and deal with your bad habits. Now, that came to mind because every soil, every arable soil, the arid soil, has some form of insect in it. Why? Because any soil that doesn't carry some form of life form is not a soil you can plant in. However, if the crop is to grow, you're going to have to be able to control the amount of these microorganisms, insects, whatever you call worms, or whatever other type creatures you find in the soil. Now, if there is a farmer on this soil, on this site, you may correct me, but if no form of insect at all cannot live in the soil that you are planting in, it will not produce fruit that will result in a good crop. All right. So as I thought about this nugget, I want to say to you, just as those insects represent something that we don't want in the soil, but we must have in the soil, it is in the same breath that I'm saying to you that yes, you have your bad habits, and those habits, we all have bad habits, but our bad habits tell us that something is good about us. However, the more we practice our bad habits, it's the more, okay, things in our lives become miserable and things in our lives become dark. Now, habits are things that we practice over and over again. It is things that we keep doing from day to day, time to time. Now, listen, you will never get rid of all of the bad habits, but there is a manageable level that those habits will lead to your success. As I just said a while ago, having bad habits prove that there is something good about you, that you can be consistent at something. However, if you don't try to shed those bad habits, it will destroy everything that you have. Now, your marriage, your children, your job will not suffer because of your good habits, but they will suffer because of the bad habits. Now, let me take this on another scale. Now, in the world of medicine and medications, we all know that especially for psychotoxic drugs that goes directly into the bloodstream or into a muscle or into some other organs of the body, it already is going into somebody with low immune system, and it is already bypassing the body's natural defense and going straight into things that can kill the individual. Even in medicine, they will tell you they will not be able to get rid of 100% of all the negative bacteria that are in the medication or in the medicine itself. However, there will be there will be a manageable or tolerable level for which certain things can survive and mature. And that is how it is with our bad habits. If there must be a tolerable level, if we have incorrect attitudes and incorrect behavior, just like the soil that needs to have or show some form of life form in other things, our bad habits show life form in us. It shows that we have character, however it is negative. It shows that we can be consistent, however it is negative. It shows that we can be determined about something, but it is a negative determination. And so I am saying to you in this nugget, check yourself. Look at the bad habits. We all have them, but our success is dependent on how much we are able to control them. If you're not able to control the bad habits, listen, it will wreck your life. Now, I'm not speaking to you as one who is perfect. As I said before, we all have bad habits. And oftentimes, my own wife will say to me, Hon, if you could get rid of this makes me so upset. And I had to realize that, listen, unless I put those negative behavior, those incorrect attitude, those poor time management, whatever those situations are, it will make other people miserable in our lives, and they will refuse to talk to us. They will refuse to share meaningful information with us. They will, a matter of fact, they will start avoiding us, and they will allow us to go into destruction because guess what? They no longer can put up with our negative behavior. However, if we have bad habits that are controlled and under management, what it results in is persons know that, okay, I might have a little roadblock talking to her or him about this, but they will listen, they will hear me, and they will pay me attention. This is what I'm saying to you in this nugget. Control the bad habits, get rid of them, because the more you control them, the more you get rid of them, is the better it is for you and the more successful you become. As I said before, your life will not be destroyed by your good habits, but they surely will be destroyed by the bad habits. Just as though farmers need to control the worms in the ground, they need to control the other microorganisms in the ground and all of those kind of stuff. It is in the same way that we need to control our bad habits and our incorrect attitude, behaviors, and stuff. Without doing that, we will fail. So as you continue to grow, as you continue to look at yourself, examine yourself. Examine what are the things that I'm doing that is just so negative, not just because I feel good about them, but others have pointed them out. And if I keep doing them, it will drive away others from me. So look at your habits, look at what you are practicing, get rid of what you need to get rid of, and work on what you need to work on. This is JAW saying, by all means, get out, try something, whatever it is. Get out of those negative attitudes, get out of those negative positions, live, grow. Join me over at jaw-success.co.uk and continue on in the blog. God bless you. Bye.